Receiving external validation was something that was very important to me along my journey. When it came to my weight loss, if someone told me, wow, I can tell you're losing weight, it felt good. And the more it kept happening, the more weight I kept losing, the more I started to depend on those comments from others to validate that I was doing a good job. Whether it be the scale, my consultant, my family, my friends, it was I needed all these external factors in order for me to feel like I was doing a good job. And so this quote kind of fits perfectly if you're struggling with that too, or needing others, or like I said, the scale, things like that, to really validate what you're doing and to tell you you're doing a good job. My worth is not defined by how much external validation I receive. And like I said, along my journey, I started to crave that. I needed it. I needed people to tell me, wow, you've lost so much weight. Wow, you're doing a good job. You look so good. Because I had a hard time feeling it in myself. And that external validation, all it did was it made me depend on it. Made me depend on that number on the scale even more. Made me depend on asking others, how do I look? How am I doing? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And I had a hard time listening to myself and my body to what was actually going on. And I think that's kind of where like those blinders came on a little bit, where it went from I want to lose weight and be healthy to I want to be as skinny as possible. Because I craved that external validation. I craved seeing that number go down lower and lower and lower. And it turned into, let me see how low I can get it. Because the lower that number got, the more praise I was receiving. And so it really turned into a very unhealthy relationship with myself. Because number one, I wasn't listening to my body and what was actually going on. And I couldn't see how much damage I was causing. And number two, I wasn't getting that validation from myself or listening to myself and what I needed to do. I was depending on others to do that for me. So when others didn't give it to me, it immediately went to, I must be doing a good job. I don't look good today. I didn't have a good day today because no one told me how good I looked. The scale didn't go down, so I must be failing. And it really added to a very unhealthy relationship with myself. And so I think that's why it's so important to, yes, having our friends and family be proud of us or tell us how they're proud of us for whatever we're doing, trying to achieve our weight loss, our job, or whatever feels good. But at the end of the day, what we need to focus on is doing that for ourselves and kind of removing those external forces and saying, am I proud of myself? Do I feel like I'm doing a good job? Am I happy with what I'm doing? And I feel like once I was able to make that shift, it's been a kind of game changer for me because I'm really allowing myself to listen to what my body needs and what I need. And it's not easy. If you've been struggling with this for a while, it's not going to be like okay, I'll stop doing this and you stop. It's a lot of internal work we need to do to stop relying on others to validate that what we're doing is right. And just because we're not hearing someone say, I'm proud of you, you look good, you're doing a good job, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be proud of ourselves, that we aren't doing a good job, or that we don't look good. And so it's really at finding that space of separating the two, where even if someone does come at us, say we're trying to lose weight, and we're trying to not have our weight, our worth depend on a number. And we're trying to lose weight in a healthy way where we don't care about the number on the scale. We don't care about what others think. We're just doing this because it's what feels right for us. When someone then comes at you and says, wow, you look so good, it's really being able to take that comment at face value and not going deeper than that of starting to crave it again, or taking it as, again, if someone doesn't say it to me tomorrow, that I look bad. So it's a lot of internal work, but the more we can just listen to ourselves and what's best for us and trust in ourselves and our journey, we can kind of let go of needing those outside validations from others or depending on those in order for us to feel good about ourselves. Because if we're doing what's best for us, it doesn't matter if anyone else can see it, believes it, or tells us. We should be proud of ourselves because we're doing the best we can. So thank you so much for spending a few moments with me. And remember to step into your power and love yourself every step of the way.